What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Would You Watch It Again, the show where we review your favorite movies, anime, and TV shows. At the end, answer the only question that really matters: would you watch this over again? I'm your host D, and today me and homie Roy reviewing Summertime Rendering. Let's talk about it. The main character of our story is Shinpei. After living in Tokyo for 2 years, Shinpei gets news that his childhood friend has passed away. Returning home, Shinpei attends his friend's funeral, which goes smoothly, but under the surface, something strange is happening on the island. He finds out that his childhood friend may have been murdered by someone on the island, and then decides to do his own investigation. Upon investigating, he is shot in the head and killed by another friend. But instead of dying, he awakes back on the boat, headed back to his hometown once again. And now it's up to him to solve this murder mystery. So Roy, what did you think of the story?
The story was amazing. Just kind of like Edge of Tomorrow in a way that the main character had to continually relive the same moments over and over again. But I feel like they improved upon like the formula like drastically. Like there was such a emphasis on making sure he was doing everything correctly, like off back, like, hey, you only got so many times you can die before you can't come back at all. I liked the mystery element behind it, especially in the first half. That's really what pulled me in, especially after the first episode. It's just like, what is going on? How can you get killed by yourself, or how can you get killed by your friend / sister? Like, how does that all work together? And then the second half takes up another notch. Less mystery, more action, but still we get a good resolution.
Sure. Yeah, I was going off the fact that this reminded me a lot of ReZero in the way, like, all right, he's dying and now has to come back and solve, like, yo, why did I die? Why did this person kill me now? So I thought that this is how this story is going to go. And in the first half, you're thinking like, all right, cool. It is a like a horror mystery anime. And then it completely flips the script on like the fourth episode where it's like, nah, bro, this is like an action thriller anime now. Like the story just takes a complete turn, and you really don't see it coming at all. This is a really good story. I enjoyed it a lot. From the action to the characters to the scenery, everything looks amazing.
Yeah, I liked even just the philosophical questions they start to ask, in terms of the shadows, right? It's like, because the shadows was like really, really interesting part of it, where these almost like an alien life form can just copy and essentially become a person to the point where they really think they are that person. And they have all the memories and knowledge of that former person, and they could even live as that person. Shout out to Ishigata's wife, living like the past like 20 years as a shadow, which is insane. Like I don't know. This is definitely an interesting concept, because even at the end, Shin was acting aware with Ushio. Like, nah, she's real. Like, she isn't just some shadow, some alien or some shit.
Yeah, I like the shadow aspect. I like to say we've seen the shadow thing done before, but I can't think of anything that's done it. I like the aspect that like you can hurt the shadows by stabbing their shadow, and like they kind of treat it like, yo, I'm copying this person's data, so they gotta recopy the person like every once in a while to maintain that form, and then like, eventually I have to kill you or else I'm not gonna like live.
Yeah.
So it's like,
it's not even kill you. It's like that. What I think it's just they have to die, right?
They have to die. Yeah, they have to die. The original has to die for the copy to live. And they even brought like objects into like this to the mix. Like they were copying like the nail gun. They're copying like what else they copied? Something else. I can't think of it.
They copied. I thought they copied the gun in general. Yeah, they copied the gun in general. Yeah.
That was dope, because like it shows like, yo, we're still on the island. There's very limited resources, so it's not like we can just go out and like grab weapons. Like we have what we have now, and that's what we're gonna have. Like this is like 25 episodes, and it's a span of 3 days, which is wild.
And then constantly reliving the same days over and over again, constantly updating people's knowledge of the prior events, which is insane too. Like, just imagine having no idea what's going on. Somebody comes over to you, puts their hand on you, and it's like, here, bro, here's like 72 hours worth of information. And it's the craziest shit. By the way, your dad is trying to kill everybody in the town.
Like, by the way, you also died multiple times. Like, imagine that, right?
Yeah, that's that's you dying. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I'm over it now, but yeah, I saw you die about a few times already.
Just like, yo, it's a normal day for me, But to this nigga, I've died like 6 times. This is his 7th loop. My sister is sick in shadows on me. My sister's a shadow. My sister is stabbed me up multiple times. This is a wild thing for them to see, but like it's done all so well. Like they try to put as much information as they possibly can into like the 25 minutes that they have, and then it's done pretty well. Like one episode refers back to like a previous loop that happened like 3 episodes ago. It's like, here's loop 5. Oh, but this happened in loop 7. This happened in loop 10, and we're just now seeing it take place. So a lot of bits and pieces are chopped up, but it's done very, very well.
Nah, I noticed that off rip. I was like, wait, when did that happen? I was like, you gotta see what the story's doing to you. They're showing you what they want to show you, and then you gotta fill in the gaps yourself. And then if you can't fill in the gaps, then they can do whatever they want with that. So yeah, it's like, when did that happen? It's like, oh yeah, on loop 2, in that little gap of time, this happened. And that's when the story really got interesting with the main villain, Shiori, when we found out that she had the same powers as Shin, basically, and then she was looping as well, and then carrying on the knowledge, and he had to figure out stuff outside of the loops to trick her. That's really well done.
Really. Did you have a favorite character in the series?
It's gotta be Shin, bro. It's gotta be Shin. Shin is the god, bro. I see a lot of myself in Shin. I liked how he had the bird's eye view, and the way he explained that it was like after his parents passed away.
True.
He had to like realize, like, because I don't know, whenever you're in stressful situations, like, I'm always a person's like, yo, you freaking the fuck out, it's not gonna solve anything, like, step back for a second, think about it, and figure out how you're gonna get out the situation. And he did that so many times. He was freaking the hell out, and he's like, what should I do? Should I kill myself right now? Can I kill myself right now? Should I kill him? I'm like, yeah, really dope, especially considering, like you said, it's a thriller, right? Mm-hmm. Like, Shin's not this all-powerful character until like the last couple episodes, and even then he's strong as hell, but he's not like, he can save the day by himself or anything.
You usually only see that power in like fucking like sports anime. Mm-hmm. They get the bird's eye view, so it's cool to see this in this normal aspect. I think mine was probably Hizuru, who had the split personality with her brother.
Yeah.
Son, she was turning up. She made this into like an action anime with like the fucking hammer swing and shit like that. She was going off. Yeah. Definitely could not have done any of it without her and her brother. So
that's her and Ushio, bro. Ushio was going crazy.
Renosuke on that, son. Renosuke put it in work. Put the hair in a ponytail, go to work, son.
Yeah, go to work, start swinging that hammer.
Yeah. The first time we saw him like do work like that, I was not expecting it. I was like, this is a horror anime that shouldn't expect much action, just like, mystery. And then this man pulls out the hammer on like the parents, the little girl's parents, forgot her name. I'm like, oh shit, it's going crazy, bro. That's when I really started paying attention. That's when I really sat up in my seat, was like, yeah, I'm about to finish this shit in one day.
Oh really? For me, it was when Shin's sister, or whatever you want to call her, I think it was Mio, shoots him in the face.
Yeah, I was definitely like, I was alert, like I was watching it, I was like, I'm gonna finish this. But then I saw the action scene, I was like, oh, this shit turning the fuck up. Now I'm about to finish this in one day.
Yeah, and great decision, right?
Yeah, very good decision.
It doesn't go down like you're expecting, like especially like around 12 or 13, it's gonna go down. Instead, it's just a climax. It's just, and it continues to rise, and all along, great journey. Glad I sat there and watched it. Glad I listened to everybody's recommendations back in the summer, talking about, no, it's fire, even though it's on Disney Plus. Like, why is this on Disney Plus?
Such a mindfuck that's on Disney Plus, bro. Now that you mentioned it, I think I did see it on Disney Plus and completely just like, nah, I'm good, because anime on Disney Plus is wild.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, literally, come on, it's the antithesis of Disney. Like,
yeah. No. Final thoughts? So would you watch Summertime Rendering over?
Definitely would watch it again. I feel like I need to read the manga. A lot of people are actually saying that the decent amount was left out of the manga for the anime, which is surprising considering they did such a good job with the adaptation. But yeah, apparently there's stuff that was left out. I mean, it makes sense. It's a ton of stuff to pack into 25 episodes. No, it's a great show. I'm definitely telling everybody I know about it. Anybody that's like into anime but doesn't love like cartoony shit, or not the super normal shonen fights and stuff, this is a good one to put on them.
Yeah. I'm saying the same as you. I will definitely watch this over again. I'm actually considering rewatching it again, like over the weekend, just to see if I can pick up stuff that was left that I didn't see the first go around. And I'm definitely interested in reading the manga over again. That kind of says something to the show. Like the show is so good, now I'm going back to read the original material. But yeah, those are our thoughts. And now let's hear some of yours down in the comments below. What do you think of the show? Have you seen it? Are you going to watch it? Let us know down in the comments, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.